counsel for claimant in this arbitration, and also present is Ms. Paola Aldrete, also counsel to claimant in this arbitration. There's a possibility that one of the internal counsel for claimant may also attend the hearing, but we may certainly start without waiting.
I have Dulce joining. Is that her? Yeah, okay.
That's correct.
Okay.
Hello, Miss Dulce. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hello.
Yes, good morning. I'm for part of the legal counsel of Alicia. Nice to meet you. I'm a trainee only.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining. Mr. Isu Kim, could you please introduce yourself?
This is Mr. Kim.
I'm Mr. Kim Gi-soo.
Actually, he cannot speak English, so I should translate it. Korean in English. Is it okay? My name is Sung-ho Choi. Okay?
Thank you. And are you following with the different issues placed in the agenda? Could you please comment on your legal representation? We received your latest communication, but we didn't receive your power of attorney or any document that could support the legal relationship between defendants and its legal counsel.
Regarding the matter, I have already emailed to you. Okay? Actually, I'm not the lawyer, the practical lawyer. I'm just the overseas marketing director in Kim's company. So, just you can understand me as a kind of translator. Hello? Translator. So, okay, if you making certain the problem on the legal representation of me, okay, from now on, Mr. Kim, okay, all communication will be made under the name of Mr. Kim, not my name. So, let's say Mr. Kim will deal with this matter by himself. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Does counsel for claimant have any comments regarding this representation of Mr. Isu Kim?
Well, apparently, if I understood correctly, Mr. Kisu Kim, and if I did not, it's my mistake, and I apologize, but I understood him saying that he does not have the representation as such of the defendants, of the respondents, but he's more like a translator to them. So my request at some point would be that if he's going to make statements in this hearing, in this conference call, or at some later time in the arbitration, the only thing we want to be certain of is that they can be attributed to respondents, and I don't think we have that certainty at this time. So we would either need some document signed by the respondents allowing him to make statements on their behalf. Otherwise, I don't have any reason to doubt Mr. Kisu Kim, but we certainly, in order to have a safe proceeding, have no idea whether what he's stating is actually an actual translation or comment of him or his clients. His acquaintances.
Actually, maybe you seem to be confused between Mr. Choi and Mr. Kim. Mr. Kim is a respondent, okay? Respondent. Mr. Choi is a kind of the translator. I'm working I'm working as a overseas marketing director in his company. So I'm just supporting Mr. Kim, only for translation. So from now on, Mr. Kim, all communication will be made under the name of Mr. Kim, not my name, Mr. Choi. So, in order to simplify this matter, from now on, Mr. Kim will reply to you under his name. Mr. Kim is a respondent. So, not necessarily talking about this matter. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, in that regard, on my next communication, I will ask respondents to send proof of their representation. That will be addressed on my next communication to the parties. Also, Mr. Kisukim, I would like to see your face. Could you please turn on your camera?
Yeah, he's Mr. Kim. You can say.
My name is Kim Gisu. Gisu Kim, my name.
Yes, I understand that, but I would like to see your face. Could you please turn on your camera?
We has been
뭐요?
together. 자기 카메라를
네.
켜라 이게.
내 카메라? 어떤
Actually,
I understand you are together, but I would like to see your faces.
어떤 카메라를 켜요?
just a moment. Maybe you cannot see Mr. Kim, his face. Okay, he is Mr. Kim. Can you see him?
카메라가 안 보이나? 저쪽에서?
You would have to turn on your cameras.
Yeah,
I
the-
would also ask.
We turn on the camera.
Yes, I saw briefly Miss Dulce. Could you please also turn on your camera?
Okay, you can.
Thank you.
자, 자기가 이제 얼굴 대봐.
응?
Can you see him?
No, we can't.
No.
You have to turn on your camera.
My name is Gisu Kim.
We have already turned on the camera. Actually, we do not have experience to use Zoom meeting. So, as far as I know, we have already turned on the camera, our camera. Okay, you cannot see us. Can't you see us? We turned on the camera already. Just a moment.
뭐 어떻게 하냐면
아니, 우리 쪽 화면도 나와야 되는데
비디오가 잠깐.
안 나오네.
그 시작이
Just a moment.
비디오 설정.
레모노 이지 카메라. 왜 얘가 꺼져 있지?
이제 나오네.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. My name is Gisu Kim in Korea.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice to see your faces.
Actually, sorry. We do not have any experience
I'm
to
sorry.
use. We do not have any experience to use Zoom meeting. For that reason, we didn't recognize our camera has been turned off. Anyway, sorry for that.
Okay. Thank you so much. So we will proceed.
Hmm.
The next issue on the agenda is a proposal so that the parties agree to use the UNCITRAL arbitration rules.
Okay.
Would claimants be okay using the UNCITRAL arbitration rules in these proceedings?
We would, Ms. Lawrence. We have no objection to using them.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Zamora. And respondents, would you agree on this proposal?
Yes, of course. We agree on that. Fully agree on that.
Okay, thank you so much.
요거
Okay.
I would like to have some ideas or to receive some proposals from the parties in order to determine my professional fees. Can we have, I understand that the amount in dispute is undetermined, but I would like
arbitration
making some suggestions in this regard?
수임료.
I think this is something I still have to talk to my client about, but my experience in this type of cases usually is hourly fees of the arbitrator. If you have some, or after hearing respondents, if you have some specific suggestion, I would certainly and expeditiously talk about it with my client so that we can revert to you on your proposal.
Okay, thank you very much. Respondents, could you please comment on this, please?
Actually, we do not have any knowledge on the how to make a arbitrator's fee. Okay, but normally what I understand is that this kind of the cost has been related with the disputed amount. Am I right? The arbitrator's fee is related with the disputed amount which was submitted by the claimant. Am I right?
Yes, that's usually what is considered in order to determine the arbitrator's fees.
So,
However, in this case, the amount in dispute is undetermined. That is why I'm asking the parties' proposals in order to determine the fees. Would you agree in having an hourly fee for this case?
yeah, basically, we just understand, we just follow the regular practice, the regular customs. If there is any customs about the arbitrator's fee, okay, we will follow. But this arbitrator's fee is related with the disputed amount submitted by the claimant. Okay, we do not have any obligation about this matter. Do you understand? For example, according to demand for arbitration, claimant didn't specify any disputed amount. We don't know how much. So, as respondent, we do not have any right or responsibility, to say about the arbitrator's fee. That is what we understand.
Yes,
So you had better discuss this matter between you and claimant, not with us.
Okay, I will issue a communication also regarding this issue.
So sorry about that. I will explain to Mr. Kim in Korean. Sorry for that. Okay. 이제 이게 뭐냐면 얘가 저 arbitration fee 이거는 그 저쪽에서 클레임 건 어마운트하고 관계되는 거냐라고 물었더니 그렇대. 그래서 그렇다고 그러면
어마운트가 없지 않으세요?
이렇게 언급되지도 않았지 않냐. 그러니까 우리는 여기에 대해서 얘기할 권한도 없고 책임도 없다.
그렇죠.
그래서 니들 둘이 얘기해라.
그렇죠.
나는 빠지겠다. 그러니까 저쪽에서 알았대.
Okay.
Sorry to disturb you.
I agree.
Okay, thank you so much. As I mentioned, I will issue a communication also regarding this issue.
Ms. Flores, I just have a question here, and it's not so much on the fees. I'm sorry to go back to the first topic that we dealt with on the representation. I just want to be sure, and I know Mr. Kisu Kim and
Mr. Choi.
Song Hon Choi said made some comments, but regarding the second defendant, I understand that there's a common representation. I mean, just to be sure that this conference call is considering that there's two defendants and that the second defendant is also, so to say, being represented here, Mr. Young-Soo Kim.
이게 누나 건에 대해서 이 얘기를 하는 거야. 두 사람을 다 대표하는 건지 자기가.
아, 누나는 연락이 지금 안 되고 있어.
Actually, let's say
영숙 김.
영숙 Kim, 예? 영숙 Kim is it's not possible to contact her now. So let's say anyway, you can understand Mr. Kim. Okay, Mr. Kim only participated in this matter.
I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Could you please?
According to Mr. Kim, he cannot contact. Okay, he cannot contact Young-soo Kim now. He didn't know where she is. So he cannot say he is a representative for her.
So, do you know if he's going to be participating, or is this just for the purposes of this call?
No, actually, Mr. Kim, respondent to Mr. Kim don't know where she is. He cannot contact her now. For that reason, okay, you should understand that Mr. Kim is only participating this meeting.
Okay, thank you. So then we will not have a parties agreement in, for example, using the UNCITRAL arbitration rules. We might then just use them as a mere reference. But we
그런 애는 아직
will not be able to
저기 진행
apply
못한대
them.
그러면 대표성이 없으면.
아니 그러면 자기들이 메일링을 했을 거 아니야. 뭘 보냈던지 물어봐야지.
Have you
우편을 보냈다든지.
have you dispatched over email anything about this
편지를 보냈던지.
this meeting to Young-soo Kim? Have you tried to contact? Have you tried to contact her?
We've sent all the communications regarding this arbitration have been sent to the email addresses we have on record.
Actually, we didn't know.
Mr. Zamora, if that's okay with you, as I said, on my next communication, I will ask
자금 쟤네들이
claimants
문제에
to
대표성이
comment
없다라고
on this
하면 여기도 문제가 될 수
issue
있겠는데.
in particular,
굳이
which I
그-
think it's quite important.
근데 지금 뭐 그렇게 여기
Perfect,
했으니까.
perfect, and we will do so. And I agree, as you said, that at least for the time being, the agreements that we are reaching may have to be put on hold at least until we figure what to do with this issue. Could I just ask through you, Ms. Flores, if there is a relationship between both respondents, a family relationship or any other type of relationship between them?
실질적으로 오면 될 거라고
Sure,
그래요.
please go ahead. Could you, Mr. Kisukin, could you please answer Mr. Zamora's question?
그게 이제 가족 관계 이렇게. Yeah, actually, Young-soo Kim is older sister of Mr. Kim. But yeah, the elder sister of Mr. Kim. But
Sisters. Oh,
for the time, yeah, okay, go ahead.
okay, it's a woman. It's a she.
She,
Okay, thank you.
yeah.
Okay, well, thank you. Mr. Zamora, do you have any other questions regarding this matter?
Yes, just one, which is taking into consideration that family relationship. I would ask you, Ms. Flores, that in that communication, in your next communication, also request Mr. Kisu Kim to inquire with his family to see which is an address or email address or any other type of communication,
주소하고
WhatsApp, etc.
이메일
in which to
이런 거 다
contact
요구해서
his
자기들이
sister,
보내겠다는
the
거야.
other respondent, please.
보내라 그래.
Or in any case, to make an affirmation under penalty of perjury that he does not have any contact information at all.
그러니까 이제 결국에는 연락이 안 된 상태에서 하면 페널티하고 뭐 이런 게 이제 생기면 문제가 되니까 그러니까 결국에는 다 참석하지 않으면 안 되는 게 일이 이제 커지는 거지.
Okay, I will include that, Mr. Zamora. Okay, thank you so much. And also, well, the next issue in the agenda was comments on the provisional timetable. However, I think that we should leave this issue on hold until we find out and resolve about the defendant's legal representation.
We agree.
Thank you, Mr. Zamora. Mr. Kisukin, would that be okay for you too?
Yes, of course. We'll just follow your time schedule. Okay, no objection.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. If there are any further issues to comment on this meeting, I would, I very much appreciate your participation, and you will soon hear from me. I will send you
Surely,
the recommendation as agreed.
Would you do me a favor? I have one question.
Yes, please go ahead.
Good. Actually, as I mentioned before, there is no comments on disputed amount according to the demand for arbitration. Okay. Would you let me know when we can receive the disputed amount submitted by the claimant?
Well, at the time being, that is on. There's no quantification of the amount in dispute.
And actually,
When claimants have their opportunity to file their submissions, I'm certain that we might have some idea about this issue. But at the time being, we don't have that information.
it's very regretful. Okay, they have already submitted. They have applied for this demand for arbitration 2 years ago. But up to now, if they didn't submit that quantification, okay, and for us, so much regretful. So I would like to ask claimant to submit detailed information to us as soon as possible, because that is very important for us. Okay.
Yes, I understand that. Claimant will have their
수량 빨리
opportunity
달라고 했어.
in the case to file that and to let us know about the amount.
Okay, thank
Is
you.
that correct, Mr. Zamora?
Yes, that is correct, of course. In the proceedings, once we fix a procedural timetable and get over these first initial stages, there will be the opportunity to certainly quantify the claim and to file all of the evidence that we have on those claims.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
thank
Are
you.
there any further questions?
No, at first, that's enough.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for your participation, and it was nice meeting you.
Me too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
바이.
Have a nice day.
바이바이. 끝난 거야?
응.
뭐.
이제